Welcome to Night Sky Notebook. My name is Peter Detterline, and this is what's happening in the sky for August 2022. Let's begin with the moon phases. First quarter is on August 5th, full moon August 11th, third quarter on the 19th, and new moon at the end of the month on August 27th. On August 1st, we can still enjoy that lineup of the planets that's been in the morning sky. It's starting to spread out, however. Saturn is getting over into the southwest as Venus rises in the southeast. Jupiter more in the middle of the sky with Mars in between Jupiter and Venus. On the 1st, the planet Uranus is very close to Mars, little more than a pinky width apart held at arm's length. You can't see Uranus with the eye, but you can see it with binoculars. It'd be a nice time to check out those two worlds. On August 11th, the full moon will rise with the ringed planet Saturn. I want you to pay careful attention to where Saturn is in the sky, because in a few days Saturn will be at its closest approach to the Earth, and this is a good way to locate Saturn in the sky. August 11th is also officially the dog days of summer. The brightest star in the sky, Sirius, the dog star, is going to rise just before dawn. The Egyptians used the placement of Sirius, its rising just before dawn, to really develop their solar calendar, which of course we use today. Look very close to dawn, about 20 minutes before sunrise, in order to see it. Of course, August 11th, 12th, 13th, the highlights of the Perseid meteor shower, arguably the best meteor shower of the entire year, and certainly one where it's not so cold that you freeze to death watching it. But this year, with the full moon on the 11th, this is not going to be a great time to see the meteors. Typically, you might even see 120 an hour, but the full moon is really going to block out a lot of the fainter ones. If you still want to try it, make sure that you have your back to the moon so you don't have that light in your eyes, and see how many meteors you can get. August 14th, Saturn is closest to the Earth. This is really an amazing time to see Saturn through a telescope. It is visible all night long. It's at its closest, so it'll be at its largest. And Saturn through a telescope is absolutely amazing. If that is something you've never seen, go to your local astronomy club and star party and check it out. The moon catches up to Jupiter on August 15th. Jupiter will appear much, much brighter than Saturn, and Jupiter is coming into opposition next month. The Moon, the Pleiades, and Mars. You'll see this in August and in September, and it's really quite beautiful. You're going to see a lineup, the Pleiades, the most beautiful star cluster in the sky, probably the first thing ever named, the moon in between, and then the red planet Mars, all kind of in a straight line. And that's really going to be unique. August 19th, look at that before dawn. And check out Orion. Orion, of course, we know in the winter time, but starts to make its appearance right before dawn in August. As the month starts to close out, August 25th, Moon and Venus. This is going to be low. Venus is going to start to head back. We're not going to be able to see it in September. And then we'll start to pick it up again in the western sky a little later this year. Look for earthshine on the moon. The a reflection of the Earth's light. That's going to be on the lunar surface. Binoculars will help, and you are definitely going to need a low horizon to catch both of these, the two brightest objects in the night sky. That's it for August 2022. Take a look at the blog for other things that are happening in the nighttime sky. And until next month, keep looking up.